Hey y'all, how's everyone doing? I am going to do a quick uh, haul so I can try to include everything that I got, but my husband took me to return some cowboy boots because I had wanted to wear some cowboy boots to my, or kind of a country looking outfit to my niece's wedding. I have to put on some lip gloss. And it's because, it's on a farm, their country, because, they, live on a farm. And so I thought, well, I may look like an idiot because I don't live on a farm. And I'm trying too hard to look like it. I don't know. What are your thoughts? But anyway, so I did go ahead and get some things at the exchange. Well, what I was going to do was just get something small. And then my husband kept saying, no, let's get you some cowboy boots. I'm like, okay, or cowgirl boots, I should say, cowgirl boots. And I'm like, okay, if you like it. He goes, I like you in them, so, I would like you to, would like you to wear them. I'll get them for you. And I said, okay. So we did my return instead of exchange. He ended up buying me boots. Then he said, well, what do you think about this hat? Then he said, what do you think about this net? So I'm just going to show you everything. First of all, I'm going to show you the hat. And this is the hat. I don't know if this is the actual brand, so I'm going to just tell you, I don't know if it's Bailey. I'll have to look inside. But I wanted to show you, it's a wool hat, and you're thinking, okay, Beth, if it's outside in July 31st, summer heat, in New York countryside, why would you wear a wool hat? Actually, wool is like cotton it breeze. And what I found was, when I wore, and I also do want to protect my head in direct heat, I think there's going to be like a covering in the middle of a cow field near a barn. I'm not sure. But anyway, I do want my head covered. And I looked at the straw ones, and they were, for one thing, they just didn't look good on me. The ones that were nicer were the hard ones, and they didn't, while they had vents on them, and I guess you could say air would get through, they just didn't feel comfortable at all. And he made a point to say you need to make it kind of tight because if the wind blows, it'll blow right off your head. So anyway, I looked at this. This to me was more fashionable, and wool does breathe, so I was not going to be too hot. Also loved the hat band. I wanted y'all to see the hat band. And the sales associate that was working with us was a younger gentleman, and he said, what about a feather? And I said, I think a feather would be nice, a little more fashionable, look more like me than cowgirl hat that looks like a cowgirl, truly. So he found this feather, and it was only like $1. And then I think he also got this kind of, I love this one the most because it's got, the stripes in it. I guess, what is that, like a quail? And then he said also, I found a feather on the way in today, and I was thinking, God, this is going to be for someone today. And he goes, so ma'am, it's for you. So he put in the 3 feathers. I don't know if you can see all 3 of them. The little short one's right here. The longer one with the brown striping is right here. And then this was the bigger. I thought that was the sweetest thing in the world. And I noticed that he had a cross on his buckle. His belt had crosses on it. And he says, and I said, I like your cross belt buckle. That's pretty, because it was like one of those sterling silver looking ones. And he goes, well, let me show you my wallet. It had a cross on it too. So I thought that was really, really neat. Let me just show you. Oh, and you know what I just noticed? I laid on here to see how it would look. These earrings would look with this hat. This is, remember, I got these at, where did I get these? I got these at the Cancer Treatment Center gift shop, if y'all remember. This would really look good in the sense that on this side, it's the exact same color, but that'd be probably too matchy. But I do like that it's got brown in these crosses, so you can wear brown and gray, and it just kind of goes with all this. So I was looking at that. That's why that's sitting there. But let me just show you my hat. Maybe I'll do the rest of this with my hat on. Oops, I just heard something fall. Was that something that could fall? Let me check. Hold on, y'all, in case it was something that should not have fallen. Oh, it is. It was a drink. Yuck. Oh, luckily the lid was on. Okay, while I'm looking, I'm going to check this. Okay, it's 100% Austrian wool. This is a medium. And it's Rockin' Sea. And Rockin' Sea celebrates the strength and courage and love and faith of our Western heritage. Rockin' Sea, exclusively by Cavender'S. And that's where we went. There was a purchase by, what is it? What are they called? To tell you. All right, so here's the hat. What do y'all think? Do y'all like it? I like it. But the cowgirl dress that I have is black and white, kind of cowgirl spots on the dress. But the style of it, I don't know. I don't know. I may just wear regular heel sandals with it than the boots I'm fit to show you, because it was almost too much pattern and color together. I did end up getting kind of a khaki color, khaki brown, not brown, but khaki tan color dress that I feel like this would look better with than this, competing with the cow spots, competing with the boots, because the boots are different too. So I'll just leave this on. So, alright. Here's the, is this them? No, that's not the first one. Here is the boots that Lance liked and picked out. The gentleman actually picked them out. And they are, I had to go a lot bigger size because my instep right here is super high. But yeah, I like the way that this has this kind of chocolate brown on the toe, which kind of goes with the hat and with the dress. It's a really good smelling leather, and it's made by Lucchese, L-U-C-C-E, I'm sorry, L-U-C-C-H-E-S-E. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. It is made in the United States. This is a 9B. That's interesting. It says made in the USA. The leather says made in Mexico. So I bet the leather comes from Mexico, and then they make the boot in the United States. But anyway, it's that's the brand, Lucchese. He says it's the creme de la creme boot, and that for it to be on sale like this was the boot I ought to get. He says you'll find out as soon as you put your leg down in there, and sure enough, when I slid my leg in there, it went right in, and this instep, it was fine. Okay, so that's one of them. And then we saw this other one, and it was on sale from $270 to $240, and then he gave us another 30% off of that. And this brand is Corral, and this is like the cow hair. I don't know if y'all can see the actual hairs on this part, and then it's got little studs on the under part that show through, and then the heel also has the cow hair, cow hide, however. And you know, they're both good smelling leathers. This one was a little more comfortable, and it was even bigger. It was a 9.5, but can I tell you, because I wear an 8, it was much more comfortable. It was clearly a little bit too big, but if I wanted, not, somehow the length didn't really bother me. But I felt like that if I wanted to stuff in a blue jean legging or something like that, this would also work really well. So these are the two boots and the hat. Okay, so that's them. And then I also had to get a pair of earrings, and I just absolutely fell in love with these. And these were only $13. They're crosses, and they're kind of hammered, and they've got these beads and then these little circles on them. I just feel like that would look so cool anytime, not just with this. And then also we got a couple of accessories this guy taught me into, and I'm glad he did, because he said, you know, it's going to be easier for you to put these on, because I was really having a hard time being an older fat lady putting them on. And he said what you need is these boot hooks, and he got me the long ones, and what you do is you hook them right here in the side where that is, and then while you're standing, and you just pull straight up. And it made it so simple than trying to, you know, pull, tug, tug, tug. There's something about the force of it being long, and you just hook it in there, and you kind of point your toe in and just pulling straight up, that your foot slides right in, versus, you know, sitting down and trying to do it. I don't know why. And then also to get the boot off, this is called a, it's shop online at Cavender'S. A boot pull, I think is what it's called. And so what you do is you put one of your feet there, and the other one, you put your boot heel there. Is it boot heel? Yeah. And you're able to just pull it right off. It was so much easier. This was only $22. And the boot pulls were, it doesn't say. And then also, just for trying on boots next time, or just to have boots on, I also wanted to have a pair of really thin socks, and these are Cowgirl certified sleek thin socks. And it's 2 pairs for $17.95, and that is really expensive if you ask me. But they stay up. They make you feel they're really thin, but they're ribbed, and so it helps in the arch of your foot, the toe box area, and it's a breathable material, so it's kind of a lightweight performance sock, but I liked it because it really made, especially this one, just so easy for the boots to slide in and out. And, you know, I was using theirs, but anyway, so these things just made it, if I'm going to be starting to wear some Cowgirl boots sometime, it made it easy to get them on and off real easy as I age. and then, of course, y'all know that I always have just got to have my little piece of jewelry. And then also this came in from Sundance. I've been waiting and waiting for this. I think it was from Sundance, isn't it right? Yeah. This is that Cowgirl eyelet dress. It's a high-low dress. I have not tried this one on yet, so I may show this one to you at the same time that I show you the khaki dress. This I could not wear to the wedding, of course, because it's white, and whether you're traditional or not, about, you know, whether it's the virginity or the purity of the relationship, or what white represents at a wedding, it still, if nothing else, signifies that this one is the bride, and you're drawing attention away from her if you wear white too. So I don't agree with wearing white to a wedding. So I got this because I still thought it was really so cute, and I'd already bought the blue jean vest I was going to wear with it, and so I'm hoping it's got really pretty little feminine sleeves. And it's just a white eyelet, and again, it's a little shorter on the front than on the back. I'm really hoping, because I love eyelet, and I think it'd be pretty with something like this. I'm really hoping it's going to fit. So I'll let you guys know, and I just thought I'd share all this with you guys, and I'll talk to you again soon.